Doubles and coffee. Let me just show you how evil, vindictive, and wicked, disorganized, and chaotic the PNM is. Today is the 2nd of June. The PNM lost the election since April 28. And they still have malicious, vindictive PNM people holding on by their toenails to board positions. One at Plipdeco, a Miss Annette Wattie. Imagine, she had to get a lawyer letter because she called in a meeting of the board today to carry out some, in her mind, disciplinary procedures against somebody that she would like to victimize. While she has no legitimacy whatsoever, her government lost. She's a political appointee. The PNM is gone. Therefore, she must go. Anybody with any iota of propriety, understanding, politics, ethics, and morality would have gone. But this woman, Miss Annette Wattie, Plipdeco board, remember, them was buying Balize House red fed ticket to hand out and so on. Thousands and thousands of taxpayers' dollars to support a PNM Fed, a fundraiser, and didn't know that was wrong. This is the woman who, at Plipdeco, she was in charge while Plipdeco was telling people, spend money, make PNM look good. Don't worry about it, just spend, spend. This woman's still there, and she is insisting that somebody come to a meeting today of the board because she wants to discipline them. This PNM sycophant, this evil, wicked, vindictive human being. But what's more important, Penelope Beckers, is this the way you run your party? Is this the PNM way? Is this the penny way? Is this correct? Do you have any control whatsoever? Do you agree, Penelope Beckers, with this Annette Wattie holding on by her toenails and they're not even pedicure nice, holding on and scraping, trying to carry out some sort of vendetta against another human being when the United National Congress has won the election? What is she holding on to? Penelope Beckers, what is your opinion? What is your guidance to your PNM officials? What is your status? What do you tell your people? Or is it just do what you want in the PNM? Because the PNM is leaderless and rudderless. Penelope Beckers, you have been in Parliament, in power, out of power. You've been in politics for about 40 years. What's the right thing, Penelope Beckers? Annette asking you, the Douglas asking you, should your PNM members and board members do the right thing, as is the convention in politics? Winner take all, first past the post. When you lose, you resign and go in peace. Transition, smooth transition of power. Or do they hold on with a sort of a passionate, vindictive wickedness to try to do what less evil they could do in the last minute? What's your position, Penelope Beckers? Do you have PIP? Are you not the leader of the opposition? Don't you hold control over the PNM members? Don't you instruct? Have you instructed this Annette Wattie to stay there even though she has lost? The PNM has lost. Kamla Persad-Bissessar needs to appoint her Plipdeco board, which would carry out her policies, which is not to buy tickets for any fundraising fed by Balize House or in government campus to use taxpayers' money for that. Kamla Persad-Bissessar is about taxpayers' money being used to the benefit of the people, not fundraising for Balize House. So what's your position, Penelope Beckers? Or is it that you are just a leader of the opposition when they call Parliament and you dress up nice to go in and sit down and hope that people will listen to you? Or should I be talking to Stuart Richard Young? Is he the leader of the PNM, or is it Robert LaHunt? Maybe it's Faris Al-Rawi or Foster Cummings. What about Brian Manning? Who is the leader of the PNM? What's going on with the PNM? And understand, let me read a little bit from this letter from Freedom Law Chambers to Annette Wattie, who's insisting that a human being must present himself for disciplinary charges or disciplinary action or disciplinary meeting to hear some issue. You have no local standard. You have lost. You have no power. The only thing you should be doing is dusting off your resignation letter. But in this letter, and it goes on and it lists out all the failures of this Wattie, who just reached, maybe she didn't like the Kobo sweat she got because she was just appointed. She replaced some Dookie, the PNM losing candidate that David Lee had beat back when the seat was Point-a-Pair. Now it's Caxton Bay. She replaced him as the chairman of Plipdeco in October 2024. So she must be suffering from newness, stupidity, and lack of understanding of politics. She must not understand that she lost. All right? And in conclusion, the Freedom Law Chambers is saying, we have advised our client not to attend the meeting to which he has been summoned on June 2nd, 2025. You have no moral and corporate legitimacy to hold such a meeting. He has no desire to participate in a meeting with someone who's clinging to the office of chairman in circumstances where it is abundantly clear that you should have tendered your resignation. Instead, you prefer to cling on to power until you are removed. The monthly allowance you receive as chairman and board members should be returned to the company, and you must all resign and hang your collective heads in shame. You have done enough damage and reputational harm to Plipdeco and must leave. Penelope Beckers, is this the PNM way? Was there an election on April 28th? Did the PNM get resoundingly defeated? Is the PNM out of government? Is the PNM out of cabinet? Does the PNM have less MPs than the UNC? Has Kamla Persad-Bissessar been sworn in as Prime Minister? The UNC coalition is now the government. Your PNM people are not leaving. That shows a sign of weakness, Penelope Beckers. Are you the leader? Or is it a free-for-all and the PNM? Do what you want. Embarrass the party. Is this the PNM that people are supposed to hold to a higher standard? It is disgusting. It is dishonest. It is wicked. It is vindictive. It is anti-democratic, Penelope Beckers. What say you? The Douglas bet. I like to bet. I is a betting man. I bet you a stake. Then I'm me buying it for you, of course. That you have no control. Because you are the leader of opposition of nothing. You cannot even call a meeting. Your MPs are rogue. People calling press conference without even advising you. Going and sit down in Balize House and calling media. One by one. The PNM is rudderless. An institution that its time has passed. It's decimated. You all have no leader. You are no leader. You can control no one. To Miss Wattie, something wrong with you? Stop embarrassing your name, yourself, and your family. You lost. Come out. What you are doing is akin to stealing taxpayers' money. What you think you're going to pay? You're going to get an extra stipend? You're going to stick there until what? You have lost. Stand up properly. Accept your defeat. Stop trying to victimize people who disagreed with your actions. Imagine you want to discipline people, but you didn't even know taxpayers' dollars is not to buy PNM Red Fed tickets. So, Annette Wattie, goodbye. I don't want to mention your name again. I didn't know your name before. I don't want to know it tomorrow. Just go. And to all your PNM, Miriam Abdul Richards, you resign all your board positions yet? Huh? Put on a mask so you look good. Leave. Nobody wants you. Where you staying? Why you holding on? Go in Balize House and rebuild your collapsed party that mash up like chili baby. And to Penelope Beckers, you wait so long to lead and you're useless.